Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the Fashion Report. The Fashion Report is a gold saucer achievement that you can do once per week. The submission period opens on Friday and it ends on Tuesday. The reward for doing the Fashion Report each week is 60,000 MGP. You can get a 15% bonus on that if you use an MGP buff. So what this video is going to do is teach you the fastest way that you can get that 60,000 MGP and actually complete the Fashion Report. The first thing that you're going to do is head on over to the FFXIV subreddit. So if you're not familiar, go to reddit.com/r/FFXIV. Every Friday, this person, Kaiyoko, posts this image. It changes every week. The part of this image that we are interested in is this 80 points right here. This is the easiest way that you can earn your 60,000 MGP. This person will tell you exactly what you need to buy, what slot it goes in, and what dyes you need to buy as well. Each week you'll probably have to buy some sort of piece of equipment that you can dye, and also you might have to go hunting for a piece of equipment as well. For this particular week's challenge, you have to get an alpine coat, and I'm kind of glad this happened this week because sometimes you can just go to the market board and just buy the item that you need. Sometimes you can just go to a vendor and just buy the item that you need, but sometimes you have to get an item, or they're recommending that you get an item from the game. Like this is from patch 3.3. I don't have this item anymore, so it's not available on the market board. It's unsellable, it's untradeable, so how do I get it? The answer is the Calamity Salvager, which I'm going to show you how to do now. But if you ever are confused about what to do, you can browse through the comments, and people will give you advice and tips on how to actually complete this. It's usually not that hard. This week there is a little bit of a curveball with this alpine coat in here, but that's okay. I'm going to show you how to navigate that. This comment here is especially important. Check to ensure that all slots are filled except for waist and offhand. Check that even non-hint slots are filled, so you can't just show up with these three items. You can't just show up wearing these three things. You have to make sure all your slots are filled. Check that both rings are filled. When using dye, make sure that you are using it in the correct slot. Check your dye names to make sure they are exactly the same name as written here. If you're still having issues, include a screenshot and post it here, and people here on the subreddit will help you. So now that you know what to do, we're gonna go and do it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is head on over to Lisa Lamassa, and I'm gonna talk to the Calamity Salvager, and I'm gonna grab that alpine coat they were talking about. So I know it's a quest reward, and it's somewhere in here. There it is. Alpine coat. Thank you very much. I'm going to put it down here because I know I'm going to need it. So the first thing we're going to do is head on over to, well, actually, the second thing we're going to do is go on over to the market board and buy the dyes that we need for the items that we have to dye. I'm going to use this market board over here so you don't have to listen to everything going on over there. But the first dye that we need is the Gobi Bag Brown dye. So we're going to purchase one of these. The next one we need is the Coral, C-O-E-U-R-L, the Coral Yellow dye. And we're going to pick up one of these. Okay, we have our dyes. The next thing that we need is a Dyable hand piece and a Dyable foot piece. I think I may have some here in my with my retainer, so I'm going to take a look through my retainer and see. So I have a Dyable hand piece right here, which I will put over there. I do not have a Dyable foot piece, so I'm gonna go get one. Where do you get one? Well, this dude right here is gonna sell me one. Battlecraft supplier. You know what, we're gonna switch on over to my ninja because a lot of the stuff that I have is for Disciple of War, not Disciple of Magic, and I'm just gonna buy any old foot piece here that I can dye. It doesn't really matter what it is. I'm able to equip this, why not? Oh, Disciple of War, there we go. Okay, so we have all of the different pieces that we need for the Fashion Report. So now we're going to put them all together. The alpine coat does not need to be dyed, so we're good. The hands need to be the brown. So the couple of different ways that you can dye your stuff, you can right-click on the hands and click dye. Find the brown one, and then just find the right color. So you see all these red X's here. These mean you don't have the dye in your inventory, so you can't use it. So a really easy way to find it is to just look for the one that doesn't have the X and then click dye. That's it. If you look here on the icon, you'll see in the very top right-hand corner of the little icon, there's a small circle with a color in it. That circle changes color based on the dye that is applied to the item. So you can see here the different colors. This one is not dyed. This one has that gauby brown dye. This one is currently dyed with desert yellow, but we're going to change that to coral yellow. So we'll right-click on the boots here. We'll go over to our yellows, and this is what it's currently dyed with. As you can see here, the coral yellow is the one without the X on it, because that's the only dye I have that I can use. So we'll go ahead and dye it. We're done. Now we're going to go put this stuff on real quick. So I'm going to take this off, put on my coat. I'm going to take off the hands, put on my hands. I'm going to take off my feet and put on my boots. That's it. So this jumbled, terrible mess is actually going to earn us 60,000 MGP. But first, we're going to use our Gold Saucer VIP card. And now we're going to swing on over to the Gold Saucer. From the Gold Saucer, use the Aetheryte in the main plaza to go to the Wonder Square East. That is where the dude is. By the way, the Fashion Report, now that we're here, the Fashion Report is unlocked through a quest. It's a very short quest. You only have to do it. Oh, look, see, this guy's doing the same thing as me. He's got the Alpine coat on. How funny. So you can, I think you talk to Masked Rose and he'll give you a quest, and it's a pretty short quest, and you just unlock this. This way you can complete this quest every week. So now that we have the items that we need, and we are equipping, they are all equipped, we're going to go ahead and do it. Submit yourself or present yourself for judging. Yes. You cannot skip this cutscene, so we're just gonna watch it. Like, why not? It's funny. We're going to go through a short cutscene here, and then he will judge you based on what you have done. We want this bar to get right here to this dotted line. That means that you have achieved 80 points, which is based on the items that you're wearing. And then once you have gotten those 80 points, you're done. You've completed the Fashion Report for the week.
You're a star!
Finished. There's your 15% bonus. That would normally say 10,000. And that would normally say 50,000, but we used that MGP buff, so we got just a little bit more. And that's it. You're done. That is how you complete the Fashion Report every week. Unlock it through the Masked Rose. Use the subreddit to figure out what you need. Buy the items from the market board. Buy the dyes from the market board, or from a vendor, or from the Calamity Salvager. You may have to do some research on the item that you need based on what is being asked for. And then from there, do it. Do the things that you're told to do. Put on the items that you're told to put on. Dye the items that you're told to dye. The person who puts the thing on Reddit has already done the hard work for you. And then go to Gold Saucer and present yourself for judging and earn yourself a quick 60,000 MGP, or just a smidge more if you have that MGP buff. Alright, that is everything for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this helpful and useful. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I tried my best trying to show you some shortcuts here. Post a comment down below if this can be clarified or be a little bit better. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Bye!